You know, this place also looks a lot different. Well, not a lot different, but at nighttime. I love how the whole school, I wonder how big a school is, because, like, they only give you the one hallway to go through. Because that's the only one that's pertinent to the campaign, well, the story, but still. Oh, well, speak of the devil. Well, it's only the first floor, though. How many floors are there? Interesting. Interesting layout. Reminds me of some old stuff from mine. Wait, is she even... So she's aiming the light like right there, and yet it's going to the... Okay, that doesn't make sense, but whatever. I just hope this game does not make it a point to keep reminding me of the fact that choosing Mr. Jefferson to take the fall was a bad idea. I'm not taking that shit. Water bottle, huh?
That's it.
Having difficulty.
What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office. He's hiding shit, like everybody here. Well, now we definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank. I might as well test out my thief skill. Go for it. We're already in this deep. Well, you could look for the key, just in case. Why, yes, I could.
Yeah, but where would he keep the key at? He's not going to be obvious unless he's a moron. Wait, actually, he is a moron, so maybe...
Boring.
And yes, I consider him a moron. Like, you can't, like, because Wells makes so many decisions based on, like, nothing.
Dead end.
You're questioning my head of security? What the hell? Well, I mean, the girl who's questioning him, like, she's not really the type of person who would snitch for no fucking reason, at least as far as I can see, and as far as you can see as well. And your head of security has a reputation of being kind of a douche.
Nothing here.
So, not saying he should trust, just saying. And I understand that Jefferson pointed out the other ethos part of it, that she had the weak thing, so that's true.
No key for thee. We have to find another way in. Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank, but I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan. My plan has a name. Hey Warren, you busy? Just bubble hearth, you'll be okay. Listen, I need your physics expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kinda know how? Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun. Thanks, science guy. No, stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now.
How the fuck would you...
Yes, I'm still all in to go ape with you at the drive-in. Thanks for the help.
Watch Chloe get jelly. I don't remember much about this part.
Ass. Goddamn door. Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell. Sorry, Max. I got nothing. What about your plan? I'm gonna go put it together. Can you stay here and not get caught? I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin. The race is on. See you soon.
Even if you do, you're not going to. What's the shit? Sugar and some bullshit. Sugar, soda can, duct tape, some bullshit. Okay.
Warren is such a classic nerd. Let's see if I can find those items.
And, okay, why is this door still open? Like, well then again, David Manson does have a tendency to seemingly not do his fucking job.
Gross. I hate that formalin smell.
I don't know what a formalin smell is, but there's sugar. God damn it. You slutty bitch.
Ooh,
there we go.
Sugar. Only
only 3 more items to go.
What is this, though?
Only a B-? Warren has shattered my faith. Of course, I'm barely passing science.
Better than me. I don't know shit about shit when it comes to science. Shit, I took chemistry one time in sophomore year in high school and I failed that motherfucker. I had to go to fucking summer school. I don't know if I already mentioned that or not.
I never said they were great, troll.
Max takes shitty selfies. Yeah, Max is cool, but I'm not gonna lie. Like if she just like randomly took a goddamn picture like right next to me, like of me or some shit or whatever, I probably would not like her as
So
much already.
sodium chloride is a weed killer. You'd think Warren would have told me that factoid.
Apparently not. Anyway, so it's sugar. What's the other shit? Fuck. Soda can, duct tape, sodium chloride. I'm assuming a soda can is going to be the trash can. Because why wouldn't it be?
This is like a scene in a horror film.
You think so?
Oh, Kate. Even when you were sad, you tried to see the good in the world. Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer, said Max, the art critic. Victoria, that is pretty fucking sweet. How can I hate somebody that shoots like that?
Because her overall demeanor is that of a bitch.
I say one stupid thing and Mr. Jefferson gets screwed. Nice going, Max.
Dear Mark, I just wanted to drop you an informal note to let you know that Blackwell's conducting an investigation events of the week. You will be receiving an official notice in the mail, but you deserve to be told about this now. I respect your work and status here. Well, in hindsight, I have no qualms.
Victoria's cigarettes? I'm sure Mr. Jefferson is impressed.
Duct tape.
The tape is mine.
The soda can is...
You're halfway home, Max.
Likely trash can. Can you fucking get going? Jesus. Can I go in here? Of course not. Alright, big TV, which they haven't even used. Which makes me why I question why it's in there. Here's what I wonder, like, this makes me question now. In high school, do teachers have the keys to their own locks?
Okay, I
Or
have
their
the
own
can.
doors?
Only one more ingredient left.
Yeah, fuck if I know where to find it though.
So glad you still have your locker, Kate.
Perhaps not for long. Fuck. Last time I used a goddamn locker was in fucking junior high. Actually, only time I ever used a locker was in 6th grade. Because in 7th and 8th grade we didn't use those bastards either. Then again, that was different schools. But wow, holy shit, only in 6th grade did I ever use a locker. Like I mean like one of those like lockers like that. Like when I was in high school, like there were lockers all over the place like that, and people had assigned lockers. Hell, I had my own assigned locker, but nobody ever used them, including me. Like, I just put all the shit I needed in my goddamn backpack and then just took my backpack around. Some people did use their lockers, I didn't. We only had like 7 minutes between each class. I didn't have time to sit there and go to my goddamn fucking locker. Like, and there was one point where a lot of my classes, my locker was way the hell out of the way from my other class, for my next class. So like, you want me to go out of my way to get to a goddamn locker to go back? No, that makes no goddamn sense. I just use my backpack. I think most people just use their backpack because like it's just pain in the ass.
Here's the sodium chlorate box.
Yeah, no shit. I had to look at that.
You know you're clumsy, Max. Don't waste your rewind power. Use the damn chair.
That's what I was gonna do in the first place, but you made me look at it for no fucking reason. I saw what the fuck it was. Just let me take this shit. Jesus Christ,
Now it's time
Max.
to show Chloe that Max is the bomb.
Your stupidity is trying to make me look stupid. When I was ahead of you already. And then you slowed me down and then got upset with me for not being on track. The fuck, Max? Jesus. You know what? Can I just wait, is there an alternate door here? I want to see if I can't fuck with her. It looks like there's not. Nope. Shit. Alright. I'm still gonna rewind time just to be an asshole and open it up.
Take it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead. Boom! Literally.
Yes!
How did you make
Time
that,
to blow
though?
shit up!
If you'll light the candle.
This is so cool!
I can tell you already this is a very
Get
bad
ready to
idea
haul
without
ass.
rewind powers.
That was so fucking cool!
Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department.
So what should we do?
So what the fuck I'm gonna do? It's about to be easy. Can you rewind faster? Jesus.
This ancient door is no match for Max the Magician.
If I can get this bastard open, she can't cheat with her rewind.
Already did.
Bullshit! Fuck you, door!
Welcome to my domain.
You are magic! I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
Just imagine that though. How crazy that would be. Like, there's only one way into this fucking room, and then the person just walks away to get some ingredients, and next thing you know, probably, I don't know, a minute or two later or whatever, she just opens the door from the inside. Dude, that shit's trippy as fuck.
The company I keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it. My powers only go so far.
Man, I can see why the principal locks this room up. Fancy faux art crap. He must want everybody to know he has money, but no taste.
Well, it's alright.
How can you trust somebody who has a fucking bronze bird in his office? I'm glad I was expelled.
Yes, if only the principal had a Monet or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me. I'm gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly-ass desk.
I think Max might just eat you.
Okay, sure. It's ugly, but damn, is it a cozy chair.
It's actually not really that ugly. It's just
This is your chance to truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, or Nathan. Anybody.
I'm on the case.
Yeah. That chair isn't even bad. I mean, it looks comfortable. It doesn't even, like, it's just a regular office chair. It's just what, looks like, what, burgundy, I think? What is it, Warren? Blow the lock, Unabomber, oh, please. Jesus, Max.
Tumbleweeds.
You didn't even search shit.
Tumbleweeds.
Why even, just put it on the look thing. That's not even it.
I guess being a bully is in the Prescott DNA.
Principal Wells. It's come to my attention the Prescott family crest has been removed from the library wall for no apparent reason. The local historical crest is required as per the donation terms of, to the library, or the donation will be rescinded among others for the school. Oh, Jesus, man. Fuck, you ostentatious motherfuckers. Along with that, I understand that the tragic event involving Miss Marsh gives you pause, but I would suggest that canceling Thursday's party is not conducive to the can-do spirit of Blackwell Academy. I expect you to reconsider to the same obvious conclusion. Thank you, Sean Prescott. Sounds like Sean Prescott has you by the balls.
That is so cool that my signature actually counted. Go, Miss Grant.
Dear Miss Grant, as principal of Blackwell Academy, it is my glad, happy, fortunate duty to inform you that your petition to block the installation of a new surveillance system has received enough signatures for the school to reject the plan. It is not my policy to take sides in these matters, as we encourage the faculty and student body to participate in their school's operation. What surprises me is the fact that it fucking worked. However, I did recognize the controversial nature of these cameras and shared your concern for possible invasions of privacy. Thank you for your passion and for inspiring Blackwell students to make their voices heard. I hope they will feel empowered by the outcome of your petition. Best, Principal Wells. Let's see.
You're not so tacky up close.
It's only a bronze statue. It's not a fucking gold one.
I'd drink too if I was the principal of Blackwell.
I would 3 if I was as well.
And nothing here.
How do you know? You didn't look for shit.
Wowzer. This will so not come in handy.
You don't even know what it is, neither do I.
This pretty much sums
Ooh.
up Kate. Shy and sweet. And in the wrong place.
Huh. Marsh, address, some bullshit, 1995. September 12th, huh? Kate Marsh represents the very best of the students at Blackwell Academy. I can't confirm nor deny, because the only thing she's given, at least so far, for a storyline is being extremely upset. Basically just indignant is pretty much it. Her GPA is consistently outstanding, along with her optimistic attitude and quiet work ethic. Quiet work ethic, I can see. Optimistic attitude, maybe before this whole shit went down. Her extracurricular activities with the Meals on Wheels program has been acknowledged on KBAY7 News. It's a really weird that's a really weird initialism. Is that a real news site? I don't watch much news, and I can't tell you why, because I can't tell you why. And when I say I don't watch news, I mean like Fox or CNN or MSNBC, you know, the popular shit. I don't watch this shit, and I can't say why. Maybe you can extrapolate it for yourself, but I can't tell you. And her diverse religious studies group has been a welcome addition to the wide range of shit. She has also one of the best attendance records in the school's history. Okay. Let's see. Update. At present time, there is a security investigation into a controversial video. Bro, you like to use the word allegedly a lot. Okay. It's not allegedly featuring Kate Marsh if every goddamn body's seen it, and it clearly fucking features Kate Marsh. Allegedly featuring Kate Marsh at a Vortex Club party that has been uploaded onto the internet without her knowledge, or alleged. Bro, okay, you use the word alleged too fucking much, bro. Jesus Christ. Or, and you know what, let's take the word alleged out of that, because, my God. Without her knowledge or consent, along with her claim of being taken to the hospital during the party. Okay, you can, I wouldn't use it personally, but you can use the word claim. You can use that, because she was told by Nathan Prescott, but she wasn't taken into a hospital, and therefore there's no proof of it. So, okay, yeah. I got you on the word claim, but the word alleged, come on, Wells, you're full of shit, you fucking dumbass. Principal Wells, as a school nurse, I should inform you that Kate Marsh appears to have experienced some recent emotional or physical trauma. No goddamn shit, you dumb fucking cunt. I shouldn't call her a cunt. No fucking shit, you goddamn, nurse. I don't know. Fuck you. I spoke to her briefly and she was upset but vague and refused to talk further with me. No shit, she feels like the whole fucking world is against her aside from her dad and fucking me. I think it's important that we keep our eyes on her and make sure she's not under arrest from other classmates, as is my suspicion. Oh, you mean everybody besides me? Regards, and Mario Barunchi. The only the only person who was on her side was me. Everybody else either didn't give a fuck, like I'm assuming Jefferson, and Wells himself, and seemingly Warren, and Chloe, and everybody else was straight up against her. Now, granted, they technically weren't all against her, like on a personal level, but at the very least, they were jumping on the bandwagon to be against her. Because that's what people do. They jump on the fucking bandwagon, even if they know it's the wrong thing to do. But that's I think there's a psychological term for that, but I think the technical term is shit. What was the colloquial term? The fuck is that? Crowd pleasing? I don't think it's crowd pleasing, but the only thing that's coming to my mind now is crowd pleasing. You know, the sort of thing where if you're in a math class and you know what the fuck the teacher's talking about, and then the teacher says, anybody have any questions or should I move on? And then you don't know what the fuck it is, and the chances are half the fucking class doesn't either, but nobody raises their goddamn hand, so you don't raise your goddamn hand either. So the teacher continues, and you know what the fuck's going on still. And then since what the teacher's doing now is based on the shit that you just learned or supposed to learn, and you don't understand that shit either, now you don't know what the fuck's going on, and the whole rest of the fucking lecture is basically the teacher saying blah 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 to you in your fucking head. Now was that a direct story that happened to me once? In that exact nature? No. Like that exact scenario? No. But similar scenarios? Abso-fucking-lutely. I think that's happened to pretty much every goddamn body. And you don't want to speak, you don't want to raise your fucking hand, even though more people than just you don't understand this shit, but nobody's going to raise their fucking hands because everybody's too nervous because of the fucking crowd mentality. I may have already said this, and if I did, then I'll probably just cut this, but if you just got stabbed twice, simple question, if you were stabbed twice, bleeding on the ground, and let's say your phone's dead, do you want more people around to see you bleeding out, to give you help, or less? Here's the correct answer, less. Ironically enough, the more people who are around you, the less likely you are to get help. Because people are fucking dipshits. Not persons, but people. I know I just went on a big spiel, but yeah, that's all some people just jumped on the, hey, Kate's a slut bandwagon.
Only 2 more files to go.
I don't see how that helped the current situation, but okay. I mean, pretty much everything was already known there. Including the dude's overuse of the words allegedly.
Look at this pile.
Which apparently has no bearing on anything.
Weird.
There we go.
This asshole has a spotless record.
He doesn't have a spotless record. The books are cooked, so to speak. 3.7. Here's what I get. Nathan Prescott honestly probably is a smart dude. I don't remember much about him, but I'm pretty sure he probably is a smart dude. It's his dad, and I can't say that last second part. It's his dad and another person who kind of give him his shitty disposition as it is. But I'm pretty sure he actually is a smart guy. So I believe the GPA. As far as the other shit in his record, cooked books. That's what I think. Nathan Prescott continues his family's historical legacy at the Blackwell Academy with a stellar academic record and a variety of that bullshit, including work in the Arcadia Bay bullshit. He stands as a proud representation of Blackwell. God. I swear, dude, this whole thing right here, I believe I'm telling you right now, I believe the 3.7 GPA, but I'll tell you what, everything below the 3.7 GPA is like some shit that I can't say that. God damn it. Never mind, but it's all bullshit is what I'm saying. I can't give you the analogy though.
I'm not gonna read my own personal file.
Let me guess. Before I even read the shit, let me guess. It's going to say something about her being a bullshitter. Just to be brief. It's going to be something about her being a bullshitter. Good student, but bullshitter. That's my guess. Now let's go ahead and see the shit. Parents, I love it you can't see it. Phone. Don't you usually need to put the area code with a phone number? Does this actually give you this shit? No, it doesn't. GPA 2.8. So much less, but not bad. Brief summary. Max, as she prefers to be called, is considered a quite attentive student with much potential for photography. Really. Because I'm not going to lie. Like, okay, other people fuck with her. You know, Victoria. Hey, I can tell you right now, Jefferson, what her picture's going to be. Selfie. Here's the thing, though. They're kind of right. She does take... I don't want to shit on Max, but I gotta say she does take a lot of dumb fucking pictures, and she completely negates opportunities for better pictures, for good pictures, or decent pictures. Like the red writing on the wall from Nathan. Like, how the fuck do you not take a picture of that? Her GPA fluctuates, and she has acknowledged she should be doing better. Well, there are certain distractions in her life right now. Her teachers back up her quiet intelligence, though some complaints find her too nervous and nosy. I can see that. Some faculty members would like Max to speak up more in class and be more assertive. If that's not in your nature, that's not in your fucking nature. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, honestly, like, it bothers me when teachers, like, when high school, professors don't really do this. Well... Yeah. I've never had a professor do this. In a different way, yes, but not in a specific way. Where like a high school teacher will sit there and like have some students sit there and read like a paragraph or some shit just because they never speak up. Like some people are just fucking nervous by nature. Like what the fuck. I have had professors who will have you speak up, but it's not not just for the sake of that you never really speak up, but more so just because just in terms of the whole class, not just you. I've seen teachers be like, yo, student XYZ, you're gonna read this fucking paragraph because you never fucking read shit. But I've never once had that for professors. If you have to speak up and read shit when you normally don't, it's a whole class thing. Let's see. Spoken more so and be more assertive. Others would like her to be less so. But this is a common student suggestion rather than a specific recommendation. Update. Despite some recent confrontations with Blackwell security, Max showed herself to represent the very best by stopping fellow student from jumping off a dormitory roof today. At this time, there is an ongoing police investigation, but Max's heroism is disputed. Okay. Well, that's much actually better than I anticipated, so I was somewhat wrong. It didn't mention anything about her being a bullshitter, so nice.
This file is going to be so spotless, I'll projectile vomit.
I guarantee it. She has clout with Nathan, which means she has clout with Wells. GPA 3.9. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I want to know, how the fuck is it that like all these douchebags have like the best fucking GPAs like known to man? Brief summary. Victoria Chase is the gold standard for Blackwell Academy. Oh god, sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit. A student with a consistently high GPA and extracurricular activities that reflect her career goals in photography. Well, here, okay, so like, what the worst part is that she probably is the gold standard for Blackwell Academy, academically speaking. I'm pretty sure a 3.9 GPA is legitimate. Now, do I have some caveats in there, like the fact that Jefferson is probably giving her a curve, as in an unwarranted curve? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that her GPA, even without any curves, is probably still like a 3.6. Like I'm pretty sure she is doing very well, as a academically speaking. And academically speaking, I'm pretty sure she probably is the gold standard, and I can't even bullshit. But socially speaking, she's a prick. And she's a bitch. But schools don't give a, here's the thing though, schools don't give a fuck about that. They only care about your academic shit, so. Oh, you got an A plus, but you're a miserable cunt to everything and everyone around you because your dad's a fucking asshole? Oh, well, we don't give a fuck about that. You're an A plus student. That's what we care about. You're good to go. Yeah. I'll tell you, you know what? Divergence. You can skip that if you want, but divergence. You wanna know my opinion on high school? It's fucking worthless. And here's why. Here's my opinion. Here's why my opinion is that high school is fucking worthless. As I've mentioned before, well, I don't know if I'm gonna continue at this point yet, as of recording this, but I've graduated my 4 years in college, and I can tell you right now that I could have graduated junior high, 8th grade. I could have skipped high school in its entirety and gone straight from 8th grade to my college years, and my overall intelligence and education would be, academically speaking, and I know you're thinking to yourself, well, people will still rat on you for not having a high school diploma. I know that, but that's the stupid shit. I'm talking about, like, realistically, like, intelligence speaking. Like, I could have skipped high school, graduated 8th grade, went straight to college, graduated the 4-year the exact same way I am now, and with very, very few tidbits here and there, I'd be no different if I didn't go to high school. Let's see. What would be different? Won't lie to you. There was a girl I had a crush on in high school, and she broke my fucking heart. And that's how that's what taught me heartbreak. So I will give you, so on a personal level, high school is where I first learned how fucking bad heartbreak is. I wouldn't have learned that if I skipped high school. I'll give you that. There's also some shit I learned about electricity because I was in an electrician class. I learned what? 5 words in German because I took a class in German. I learned what, 5 words in German? And I learned how to say if you're inebriated in German as well. I also learned how to say fuck you. It's fick dich. And shit is, of course, scheiße. I mean, we didn't learn that in class. They wouldn't be allowed to teach us that, but we kind of learned that on our own because we just wanted to know it, because why wouldn't you want to know it? If I was a German high school teacher, I'd be like, hey, guys, want to say fuck you? It's fick dich. You would actually think, you'd think it'd be fix du, because fuck is fick, and you is du. And when you're applying your average word like fake onto something else, you use st for ist. So like you'd figure it'd be fix du. I forget what the rule is, but like there's some sort of rule in the German language where what was the rule? I forget the rule, but it's fick dich. And then math is fucking useless. English is fucking useless. Yeah, pretty much everything I just named, which took me, what, 2 minutes to name? Everything I just named is everything I retained from high school. So, bravo to you for the fucking education system. Department of Education, whoever the fuck is in charge of that, you should be fucking fired, because high school doesn't do shit anymore. So yeah, that's why I don't like high school. It's fucking pointless. Anyway.
I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
That's true. GPA 4, Jesus, man, of course this fucking guy's a 4.0. Brief summary, Warren is considered an exemplary student and represents a long tradition of excellence in science of Blackwell. He is the gift, of course, of gab depending on the faculty. Gab depending, I don't know what the fuck that means. Some have accused him of playing Simon's Princess and not confront a science teacher, Miss Grant. We hope Warren focuses his academic vision and continues towards his bright future.
Let's nab this last file, Sherlock. Always wanted to say nab.
Oh, okay.
Rachel doesn't seem so troubled based on all this.
Oh, shit.
But there's not much here about the police investigation.
Yeah, well. Update. Oh, and then fuck, 4. Jesus, man. I love how Max is the only one who has below 3.0. Everybody goddamn else she gives a fuck about has like 3.8 or higher. Rachel Amber is the quintessential student representative of that place. She excels in all her bullshit. Popular with everybody, she has de facto qualities of scholarship and leadership, which is all yada yada yada. Her diverse goals include a career in international law and fashion modeling. Interesting. That's actually a seed planted for later on. Interesting. There's no doubt that Rachel will achieve all her dreams with Blackwell as the fulcrum. Let's see. Update. Unfortunately, Rachel Amber has stopped attending classes for the past month, and she's left no contact with students for the past month. Her parents are at the present unaware of her whereabouts, and everybody basically don't know where she went. I know where she went. This is Lieutenant Chris Rossi. Just want to let you know her investigation has been officially closed on our end. We always hope for... That blows.
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad Chloe.
You know what the worst part is, though? Is that Chloe used to be a good student. The only reason why she isn't is because, well, her real dad. That can happen, man. A death in the family can fuck up your entire life. Let's see. Elizabeth Price. Parent or guardian. 1.7. Chloe Price is a problematic student at Blackwell, despite the best efforts of the faculty and administration to guide her academically. Because you guys don't fucking understand her. You're going to give her some bullshit platitude and then just say, hey, Chloe, go ahead, do it. No, bullshit. You guys know what the fuck you're doing. Man, best efforts, my fucking ass. Even if it is the best efforts as far as intentions go, I guarantee you, as far as methodology goes, you guys are fucking sucking ass. Jesus Christ. Chloe does little homework, and honestly, like, her mom, Joyce means well, but like, there should have... I feel like she could have done more for Chloe. Grief counseling problem. Did she even go to grief counseling? Like, there's so much shit she could have done. I feel like, at least. I don't want to shit on Joyce, but I feel like she could have... Maybe she didn't know any better. Maybe she didn't know any better. That's a possibility. Chloe does little homework and is often willingly belligerent to her teachers. No shit. Like, here's the thing about it. I understand Chloe. I do. I can tell you right now that, yeah, like, no shit she's gonna have a bad record. You fucking kidding me? She has caused numerous class disruptions with inappropriate comments, what she tells teachers to go fuck himself, and rude gestures, middle fingers, to fellow students. She is recently suspended for spray painting graffiti in the parking lot, even though Chloe is an intelligent student with potential. She chooses to squander it in an empty rebellion against a non-mandatory institution. Well, yeah, bro, like, I feel like nobody understands fucking Chloe. I know her mom sure as fuck doesn't, or at least she doesn't show that she understands her. I understand Chloe to a pretty good degree, and I can tell you right now that, yeah, no shit, she's acting up, and you dipshits expecting her to do whatever the fuck. You know what? Let me elaborate on one thing. Along our student, she doesn't see attached yet. Let me elaborate on one thing here about high school. High school is really shitty. And it really sets you up for failure as an adult. High school really does. Because what happens is your entire life, and this is a big psychology thing, your entire life, you're pretty much taught and for as long as you're in school, from the age of what, 4 to like 18? Because I think most people start school when they're 3 or 4. You're taught that your entire self-worth is based upon 2 things. One, a fucking grade, whether that be a GPA letter, or a percent letter, or a letter with a plus or minus potentially attached to it. You're taught that your entire self-worth is devoted on 2 things. One, a fucking grade, which is very problematic, because like you might be a person who's just not good at math. Just inherently, just by nature, you're not good at math. So you figure that people just wouldn't have her do math and they do other shit to shit. Let's say that they excel in art, but not in math. So you'd figure that you just say, okay, well, fuck math, just teach the very basics, and then she can go on and excel at art. But now what school wants to do is school wants to give you a fucking letter grade for every fucking subject, and then she just inherently sucks at math, or any person in question really just inherently sucks at math. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna sit there and they're gonna have you, and this isn't a personal thing, by the way. Like this shit hasn't personally happened to me. I'm just saying, like, this, it's the way it works. It's fucking stupid. Is that math, like, they're just inherently not good at math. So now they're gonna be told that they're gonna be going through tutoring sessions and shit, trying to get better at math, because somehow they expect every fucking student to be fucking to get A's and B's in every fucking subject imaginable. Like I said before, I'm inherently not good at science. I suck at science shit. I really do. Like, that's my weak suit is science. I can't fucking stand science. But some people do. You know, some people are good at it. I'll say this too. Math, at least algebra. If you know the roots of how to do shit, then math is easy as fuck. The problem is learning how to do the roots of shit, which can be complicated. To me, as far as I'm concerned, the best way to learn math is not in a goddamn lecture with a bunch of students. It's a one-on-one thing. That's my experience, at least. If you get a one-on-one tutor with math, that's just gonna fly by as long as you give a fuck at all. Yeah, like, the letter grade is one thing, you know, and then like the fact that the student isn't very good at math, but they're treated harshly for it, you know. Oh my gosh, you got a D in math, you gotta bump that up. And what the student might internalize from that is that they're a piece of shit because they don't get math, even though they just don't get math by nature. And now next thing you know, I mean, are you getting where I'm going with this? Like, it's a bad idea, psychologically speaking, to put a person's self-worth into their fucking grades like that. Like, my God. It's inconceivable. And that's how the entire fucking system works. Tell you just how backwards everything is. And the other thing, and this is the second reason why high school sucks, is because high school, you're a goddamn 18-year-old adult in your senior year of high school, and yet you're still treated like a fucking, and this is an issue too, you're treated like a child, but expected to act like an adult. And there are a lot of people who are like teachers and shit who blow that kind of information off as just petulant behavior. But it's true. When you're in high school, you're treated like a child, but expected to act like an adult. And then once you and not only that, not only are you treated like a child, expected to act like an adult, but also you're not even taught how to be an adult. You're taught to still be a child so that you can still act like a child. And if they expect you to act like an adult, it makes no goddamn sense. But then once you graduate high school, you're expected to maybe do college or do a trade school or get a job. Whatever the fuck it may be that you do after fucking high school. Whatever the fuck your life takes you on. You're expected to suddenly know how to be an adult, act like an adult, the whole fucking thing, when you've been taught the exact opposite your whole fucking life. Unless you had good enough parents who taught you to be a fucking adult ahead of time. But that's still a psychological battle between your fucking parents and the fucking school system. You see where I'm going with how fucking stupid this shit is? So do I blame Chloe? Absolutely fucking not. I think I blame the dumb fucks like fucking Principal fucking Wells. Jesus. And yeah, like that's not even, like, that's not giving you any, like, I tell personal stories sometimes, you know, but that's not a personal story. That's just like kind of my ideology about how fucked up the fucking school system is, or education system here. The worst part is that the education didn't used to be this fucked up either. Historically speaking, the education system in this country only got fucked up massively after it got taken over by the fucking feds, basically. Let's see. And when I say feds, I don't mean the FBI, I just mean the government.
I think we found everything in here. I should go join Chloe now.
That was one hell of a thing now, wasn't it? Whew. Alright, let's get back on to less serious things.